Let's go.
I took it before you shut it.
That's good.
It's the juice we're looking for now.
This is what we came in here for. Does everything good for you look disgusting for you?
Some Nashville's finest.
Is it like my juice?
Both hazy, both full of greens.
My best friend is turning 33 on the 10th, and we've been through a lot together. And through all of the highs and lows, we always kind of come out better on the other side. But if I'm honest, there is one thing that I know that I do that kind of puts a strain on the relationship.
And now for something completely different.
I want to show you a magic trick. See, there's nothing fancy about the deck. Here's the bottom, and here's the top. And with the snap of my fingers, I'm going to reveal what puts tension on our relationship. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. The problem is, I don't pay attention. And what I don't mean is that I'm just looking at my phone the whole time we're hanging out or anything like that. What I mean is that the attention to details, the little things that anyone does really, I kind of don't pay attention to them at all. I can't tell you how many times I've asked Keith when his birthday was, how old he was turning, and I've known him for over 6 years now. But all that's gonna change. This year was gonna be different. I set calendar reminders, I wrote everything down, I planned ahead, and I thought I could get him a gift before April 1st. I was ready to kick not paying attention to the curb.
We won't be going back to our normal lives within the next 2 weeks.
Stay at home.
Stay at home.
Statewide, stay at home. Stay at home.
Stay at home. And that is why leaders say it is just so important to stay home.
So things changed and got a little crazy. And in the midst of all the confusion and chaos of being safe at home, protecting ourselves, I forgot one major detail. I forgot to get him a gift. I honestly felt like I had failed. And then it hit me. We could still celebrate Keith's birthday. And in order to get the perfect gift for Keith, I had to explore the type of person that he is. And here's what I found. The 3 definitive traits of Keith Montgomery. Keith and his wife Amanda are suckers for poetry. And so I thought I would define each trait with a poem. Trait number 1. Not the one speaking the same language, but the one sharing the same feeling, understand each other. You see, Keith knows how to feel. Keith and I are close, but we're also very different. Let's take Keith, for example. Keith knows how to feel. He knows how to pause, to soak in the feeling of the moment, to let his guard down and simply feel. Sad, afraid, happy, he feels it. And then there's me. I would classify myself not as a feeler, but a thinker. And that's why the ability to feel is the first definitive trait of Keith Montgomery. Because when he voices those feelings, he allows the rest of us to catch up with our hearts. Trait number 2. All you have shall someday be given. Therefore, give now, that the season of giving may be yours, and not your inheritors.
I was reading an article about part of the
Keith
fatigue that we all feel
is a helper
this
and a
moral
giver.
Fatigue. Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't.
So just the idea of us having to constantly deal with moral questions. Like, moral questions are very taxing, like on our brains anyway, just having to run through the scenarios. And so when you're constantly faced like with very real, it's not theoretical, it's my neighbor's coming to my door and he needs me to microwave something for him. How do I handle that exchange in a way that still shows compassion and helps him, like I'm not leaving him out, like.
So the best way I know how to explain Keith being a helper and a giver is to let him share a little insight. Here's what caught my attention with this podcast. There are no large or small problems for Keith. There's just always ways to find solutions, even in the midst of crisis. Come on, what a guy. Trait number 3. Your friend is your needs answered. Keith is a present friend. Presence is one of those traits that a lot of us can overlook or even undervalue. But I think it may be the one trait that makes all of the others that much stronger. You see, Keith doesn't believe in being self-made. He doesn't prescribe to the notion that the lone wolf is better than the wolf pack. Keith believes that we are made by the people we surround ourselves with. The people we are honest with, who we bring our vulnerability to, and who can see us at our weakest and still love us. It's hard to pay attention every day. It's hard to show up. It's hard to be aware. And it's really hard to be thankful for the people that we have in our lives. We're working on getting the drawings done. Let me see if I can't show you guys. In searching for Keith's 3 definitive traits, I actually was able to find the perfect gift for him. The gift of paying attention to the little things and saying thanks.
So Keith religiously walks his dog in the morning, so I'm going to try to drop off the gift before he wakes up and disinfect it on the porch and then just book it out of here. So here we go. Okay, I think that was a success. Box is dropped. I'm going to get out of here. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace. There we go. See how fun that is?
Less lonely vlog.